Once upon a time, in the ancient world, there lived a brave and curious ancient Egyptian prince named Tut. Now, Tut was no ordinary prince. He loved nothing more than listening to the tales of adventurers and explorers, dreaming of the day he would have his own grand adventures. But alas, life in the palace seemed destined to keep him forever trapped within its golden bars. That was until one fateful day when his wish for adventure came true. It all began when Tut was strolling through the sprawling gardens of the palace, kicking a pebble along the path. Suddenly, the pebble skipped a little too far and rolled under a large bush, and as Tut reached in to retrieve it, he brushed against something hard and cold. With a bit of effort, he managed to pull it out and soon realized that he had unearthed a peculiar stone chest, intricately carved with mysterious symbols and patterns. Excited by his discovery, he quickly rushed back to his chambers to show his most trusted servant, a wisecracking ibis named Ink. As Tut struggled to pry open the chest, Ink eyed it suspiciously. "Are you sure about this, Your Highness? It looks cursed," he squawked nervously. Ignoring Ink's protests, Tut managed to force the chest open, and a blinding light erupted, causing both him and Ink to shield their eyes. When the light subsided, they found a strange hourglass-shaped artifact resting inside, shimmering with an otherworldly glow. As soon as Tut laid his hands on it, he felt an inexplicable connection to the artifact. Just then, a booming voice echoed through the room. "So begins the tale of two friends from distant times who banded together to save the very essence of existence. Will you join them on their epic journey?" Before Tut could even respond, the artifact whirred to life, enveloping him in a warm, golden light. In a blink, he found himself transported to a lush, green meadow, bathed in the soft glow of twilight. Confused and disoriented, Tut stumbled to his feet and looked around frantically. "Ink, where are we?" he cried, realizing that his faithful ibis was nowhere to be seen. "Speak up. Are you there, Ink?" Only the rustling of leaves answered his call. Just then, a familiar cackle echoed through the trees. "Looking for someone?" A smirking Ink materialized on a nearby branch, his feathers ruffled by the wind. "Great! You scared me," Tut exclaimed, relief washing over him. "Where are we, Ink, and why don't we seem to be the only people around?" Ink shrugged, unable to offer any answers. As darkness descended, casting long shadows across the clearing, Tut and Ink huddled together for comfort, their silhouettes outlined against the fading light. Fear gnawed at Tut's heart. Could this be the cursed place the artifact had taken him to? But as the first stars twinkled above them, a faint light flickered in the distance, beckoning them forward. Cautiously, Tut and Ink ventured closer, their senses on high alert. Soon, the light resolved itself into a small cottage, its windows glowing with a warm amber hue. Summoning his courage, Tut knocked on the door, his heart pounding in his chest. Who knew what wonders or dangers awaited them within? After what felt like an eternity, the door creaked open, revealing a cozy interior. An elderly woman with twinkling eyes stood before them. "Can I help you?" she asked kindly. Hello, ma'am," Tut replied hesitantly. "We seem to be lost and were hoping you could help us." The old woman smiled warmly. "Of course, come in, come in." She gestured for them to enter. As they stepped inside, Tut and Ink noticed shelves laden with books and strange contraptions that resembled early scientific instruments. Tut couldn't help but feel a sense of familiarity mixed with wonder. Then suddenly, Ink let out a startled squawk. "Look, Your Highness, a talking clock!" On the mantel, a grandfather clock chimed loudly and declared, "Greetings, travelers. Welcome to my humble abode." Startled by the clock's sudden outburst, Tut and Ink jumped in surprise. But the old woman only smiled knowingly. "Ah, don't mind old Time. He's always been a bit chatty." She turned to Tut and Ink, her eyes sparkling with amusement. "Now, how can I help you?" In a flash of inspiration, Tut remembered his quest to uncover the secrets of the whispering artifact. "Excuse me," he asked politely, "but do you know anything about this?" The old woman's expression changed, becoming serious and contemplative. "That artifact," she began slowly, "holds immense power. It is known as the Key of Ages, and it has the ability to manipulate the very fabric of time." Suddenly, the clock chimed again, its voice echoing ominously. "Beware, travelers, for the Key of Ages holds dangers as well as wonders. Its power is not easily controlled." Tut's determination only grew stronger, fueled by his desire to understand the artifact's true potential. "I want to learn how to use it," he declared, meeting the old woman's gaze directly. "Please teach me." Touched by Tut's eagerness, the old woman nodded slowly. "Very well," she agreed. "I shall teach you all I know, but be warned. The path ahead will be fraught with challenges." And so the old woman, who introduced herself as the Time Weaver, began to teach Tut about the mysteries of time and the power contained within the Key of Ages. Under her guidance, Tut learned that the key responded to his emotions, amplifying whatever he was feeling most strongly at the time. With great power comes great responsibility. As the days turned into weeks, Tut mastered the basic principles of time manipulation. But he yearned to delve deeper, to truly understand the complexities of this incredible artifact. One evening, as they sat by the fire, Tut voiced his desire to venture forth and seek new knowledge. "There is much I still don't understand," he admitted, "and I believe the answers lie somewhere beyond these hills." The Time Weaver nodded wisely. "I understand, Tut," she said gently. "But remember, the Key of Ages is a powerful tool. Wield it with care." Tut promised he would, and with a heavy heart, the Time Weaver bid farewell to her young student, wishing him luck on his journey. With newfound purpose, Tut set off into the world, eager to uncover the secrets of the universe and harness the full potential of the Key of Ages. And that's when his adventures truly began.